Hello and welcome back. For this video, I think I'm going to have to do a short introduction before we get to the actual record test on this beast of a tape deck, the Aiwa XK-009. I have just been to Oregon with it just to try to get the wow and flutter numbers down to a more reasonable number. I don't care if it gets the 0.018% it would have gotten from the factory. It just has to be lower than the 0.06% the XK-007 and TD-1700 get. Because those decks are both the same transport, except this one's supposed to be even better than that. Anyhow, I have got it down to 0.05% now. Not ideal yet, but it is what it is. What I have done is, in order to get that number, is first I inverted the main capstan drive belt. That helped a lot. Got it down by 0.01%. And the other thing I did was I picked all the glue away from the thrust bearing adjustments, and I adjusted those for best wow and flutter. And that's where it's at right now. And I have diagnosed the issue that's causing it to keep from being really low wow and flutter. I'm going to tell you a bit about how I did that because it's kind of cool. I'll grab a random screwdriver here. Basically, I used an old auto mechanics trick. What you can do when you're trying to diagnose a stubborn issue like this is you can touch your screwdriver to the body of the motor and then put your ear on the other end, and it'll tell you exactly what the deal is. So I tried that with both of the currently operating motors in play mode, which are the capstan motor and the take-up motor. Capstan motor is fine, no problems. It's not having any trouble whatsoever with the capstan drive. It's not the capstan drive whatsoever. It's the take-up motor. That's the problem. It's going woo, 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 is what it's doing. So the capstan, or the take-up motor in this, either needs to be replaced or taken out and rebuilt. That'll probably get this thing down to the good numbers. I don't know for sure. A lot of this is really belt dependent, this transport, so I might try inverting the other belt as well, the intercapstan belt. It's just I can't get to it easily from the top. I can invert the main drive belt easily enough, but the other one has to... You have to pretty much take the transport back out. Now, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this take-up motor yet or not. I can rebuild it, maybe, but what I can also do, maybe, is replace it. And I've got a bunch of these motors. I don't know if they're the right kind or not. Somebody else may have to tell me if I could get my camera to focus. But I have a lot of these. These were purchased to service Sankyo transport mechanisms for the real drive. So they will probably work. I've got two different shaft lengths. This is the short one. But I'm kind of thinking about maybe trying one of these in the take-up motor spot. That way I don't have to try to rebuild the motor. And I'll have a brand new one to go in instead. So you guys will have to let me know what you think about that. Meantime, it is apparently working well enough to do a recording test. I did see a couple of wow and flutter flashes up to 0.17%. I'm still not sure what that's from. Could be just an anomaly, something to do with the tape. Maybe something was on the tape. I don't know what. But for the most part, it is running 0.015 or 0.05%. I wish it were running at 0.015, but... yes, this deck is outperforming both the XK-007 and TD-1700, so it's doing well enough to do a recording test. So let's get to it.
Superman Marshall. Nice to